So, something really over there.
Okay, got that guy.
If we go across the bridge, back the other way.
Jump across the bridge?
Yeah, there's that area, but I already got the one thing you can get over there.
Oh. Danger zone?
Better call Kenny Loggins.
He's good. Are there any jeggings in this game?
Jeggings?
Jean leggings?
Not that I'm aware of. They were invented recently, aren't they?
Yeah, you think this game is historically accurate?
Well, I think the game came out before jeggings were even invented.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's a fire resist ring.
Oh, but is it though? Oh. Symbol of a true knight, grant the strength to face various hardships. The red stone plate symbolizes fire and boosts defense against flame.
Told you.
I got told. It seems like you should have more than 2 ring slots.
Yeah, that seems typical of RPGs. You can only wear 1 ring on each hand. I think it seems like one RPG had an explanation in that, you know, having too many magical things in close proximity to each other, like multiple rings on your hand, would be dangerous or whatever.
You burn yourself.
So you've already been all down that way.
I see. So I've explored everywhere?
Let's say there's one additional place, so go up to the bridge.
Here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You said there was nothing here.
Well, so like you could jump over to the left, but I've already gone over there. There was a key, but if you go back to the hole and drop down.
Oh, the gap in the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a gop. Ow! Ah, my legs! Just grab a delicious Estus.
Do the Estus. So I think that was pretty much it.
So, okay then.
Maybe make a stopover at the bonfire.
More Estus.
And leveling up. Then we'll go and die to the Iron Golem.
No, I got practice now.
Oh, yeah.
Strength helps me now.
It does.
I can level up once.
So I learned about something interesting this week. I learned about RSA encryption.
Okay.
Do you know what that is? So it has to do with prime numbers, like really, really big prime numbers, like thousands of digits long. And the idea is if you multiply two prime numbers together, then you take that product, yeah. It's not a sum is addition. So you take the product, and that's like the basis of your encryption. And the way to de-encrypt it is to know what two prime numbers were multiplied together to get it. And evidently that's really hard to figure out. You know, they call it factorization, where you figure out what prime numbers make up a larger number. And it's really hard to factorize a really huge number because there's no mathematical formula that simplifies it. So I thought that was really interesting. If you could just figure out some way to simplify factorization, then you can nullify this RSA encryption. So, tactic with him, run between his legs, hit him in the ankles. Eventually he'll get staggered, and you can wail on him. There's one attack you want to be sure to watch out for is when he grabs for you with his free hand, because he can even grab you from behind. That's the grab attack.
So originally golems were made of clay.
Yeah, in the Jewish mythology.
It's not mythological.
Well,
It's disrespectful to say.
is it? See, he's staggered now, so you can wail on him and he'll fall over. What other word do you use when you're talking about like a mystical belief system like that?
Beliefs? Corpus? So yeah, that basically killed him right there.
Is it like all of Judaism that believes in golem magic, or is it just like a subset?
It's probably the mysticism subset. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm a dead man.
Careful.
Oh man.
Did you notice how he kind of fell backwards after he was staggered, and you hit him in the legs more? You can actually make it so that he falls off when he does that, but it's hard to get it lined up correctly.
So for factoring, there's a possibility that they may use quantum computers to come up with an algorithm to do that. So watch out, your data's not safe.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's impossible to factor them, it just takes a lot of brute forcing. Like they had like some computer think tank type of place was able to factor like a huge number. It was like 700 digits long or something like that, and but it took them like 2 years to do. So it's just comes down to a matter of computational speed. So yeah, if we get like super fast quantum computers, then it'll be an easier thing to break. I prefer the UPS battery horse staple or whatever it is.
You don't remember it? Isn't that the whole point of it?
Well, I don't actually use it as my password.
It looks like other moves. Surprised this place doesn't break when he jumps around on it.
Seems pretty rickety.
Yeah, awesome. Staggered. Yes. Yes.
Take that. That actually probably wouldn't be very effective. A wooden club, basically a toothpick against solid iron armor. Like tapping on him. Take that, you old mean dog. Speaking of golems, one of my favorite Diablo 2 builds, before they patched it and fixed it, there was a necromancer with a blood golem, and the blood golem had the ability to where he kind of shared life with you. So if he took damage, you took a little bit of the percent of that damage. And every time he did damage, he gained life, and it also transfers some of that life to you as well. And so, combining that with Curse of Thorns made it so that, so Curse of Thorns, it curses enemies, and when they attack something and deal damage, it deals damage back to you. So you can go ahead and examine that. Or it deals damage back to them, the person who's cursed. And so this combination made it so that when they're cursed with thorns and they deal damage to the blood golem, it dealt damage back to them, which counted as his damage, which meant that he gained life, and you gained life. So he essentially became invincible, just going around getting wailed on, and everyone would just die, and he would gain all his life back from it. But they fixed it so you couldn't do that anymore.
So I'm being taken away by flying monkeys.
It's your
To the Emerald City.
it's your classic Wizard of Oz trope.
What did the Wicked Witch of the West live in? A castle?
Some kind of castle. Probably had a name, but I don't know. The West Castle.
We're in Orlando. Ah, they had to put me at the top of the stairs.
I really like the design of this place. So you can actually walk by him without engaging him in the doorway there.
Okay.
And then if you go off to the right,
Hello, friends.
into the building on the left, there's your bonfire. If you insist.
I'm gonna try right. Hey, isn't that the dude that murdered someone?
No, that's a girl.
Oh. Did she murder someone?
Not that I know. Well, possibly.
Oh.
I can't claim to know her past.
You are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anarlando, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwynzol Key, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Should I don't have.
I think you do, actually. So you can level up.
Baby.
So in those two buildings off to the sides, the right and left, there's some treasure chests. You have to fight those big knights for them.
Do you recommend doing that?
I can't remember what's in the chests.
So we'll have to do it.
You don't have to.
We have to. Oh yeah, so many knights. What? What are you gonna do about it? Oh no. This looks difficult.
Yeah, you actually might want to go out and come back in, because you can aggro just one at a time. Either carefully positioning or just use a bow. I think they stop at the doorway.
Okay, lesson learned. You bought me some arrows.
I did. I need to get closer. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Let me go to the other side.
Nice, nice.
Only step on the white tiles.
What's that in?
I don't know. Nothing specific comes to mind.
I'll just have to run through his legs.
You might be able to.
Nope, plan failed. I blame you. Okay. And then...
Yeah. I think my tactic usually consists of strafing around them until they try and shield bash. And hopefully you get behind them when they do that, and then you can get a good hit in. Oh, that works.
Should have worked.
He's got like one health. Yay.
Permanently dead?
No.
probably just go in and snipe that treasure chest.
I bet you die.
Because it's a mimic?
No. There's one on the other side, though. There's kind of a subtle clue to it. Because there's only one treasure chest on this side, on the right side of the statue. And then on the other side, there's one on both sides of the statue.
That bonfire gave me 10.
Yes, it did. It's got a fire keeper.
Okay.
Well done. Finish him.
I think I already did that.
Fatality.
Pillage. So now that I'm all practiced up, I can take on 2 at a time.
If you feel like it.
Am I barefoot?
Yeah.
Okay. Must be a Japanese thing.
I wonder if because these guys are so big, they have a shorter lifespan. You know, like big dogs.
Oh. I don't know. Shield bash? Come on. I'm gonna die.
Not today.
Not bad. This side. Alright. He's almost dead. I just had a little more strength. The one on the left is red.
Yeah, the one on the right's the mimic, though.
Oh. It's a counter hint.
I think the one on the left has proper shading on it. The one on the right does not.
Interesting. Oh boy. Thanks. Do it again. Do it again. Thank you.
So you should tell us about the nice puppet show that we enjoyed last week.
Okay. Last week we went to an open mic night at a local place.
I've never been to an open mic before.
Can I go like this? Yes, I can. And while there, someone I know, sort of, friend of a friend, did a puppet show, an improv puppet show with a lady. It's very strange.
It was quite odd. I think they had a few things, like a few ideas they were meant to get through, but like in between the rehearsed stuff was just a lot of ad-libbing, and it wasn't too great.
They did some neat yoga poses.
I think that was the rehearsed bit. Yeah, the basis of the joke was that, the puppets were being, like, stretched to odd, uncomfortable-looking poses. And that was kind of it.
Nothing out there?
Not yet. Once you place the Lord Vessel, a pathway opens up out that way. I think it's a neat effect that they have you, like if you're actually carrying arrows equipped, then it actually shows on your person. Same thing with bolts.
Level up. Now, kill him in two. Do you ever go out and do things like the open mic night?
Like, attend things or actually do things?
Both, either.
Not really.
Okay, I'm gonna take this elevator.
Good idea. Seems like I did go to a couple reading type events. I don't think it was open. It was more scheduled. It was probably something I had to do for like an English class or something. Although there was one or two where when I was at the community college, they had each semester they had a literary magazine they published, and they had open submissions. And so over the 2 years I was there, I got into 2 of them. And so they had people who were in the magazine come and read their piece, and so I got to do that.
We're wearing the same helmet.
Maybe that's why he's mad. He knows you killed his brother.
No, I found it.
There's no pawn shop, I swear, man.